Baby boy is here. I was only 35 weeks. He is drunk off of that mommy milk. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below and notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Wow is literally all I can say. So much has happened in the last week that my brain is still coming around. Like, it was a whirlwind. This video isn't gonna be like super long, but I did want to hop on to YouTube so that way I can let you guys know. Obviously, you guys see the title. Baby boy is here. I announced it on my Facebook and Instagram. So I'm like, let me just hop on camera real quick and let you guys know what's going on. Like I said, this is gonna be like a super quick video today, just because like I said, I'm still, you know, coming around to things and, you know, stabilizing my life and all the good things. But I wanted to come on here real quick and let you guys know that baby boy is here. He was born last week Sunday. If you saw my last video, we had an induction date for July 5th. And he was like, bump your induction date. I'm gonna come when I want to come. So last Saturday around 10:30 a.m. me and Tyler, we were taking our birth class, thankfully at home. It was an online birth class. And then during break, I went to the bathroom and I was like, what was that? I felt like a gush and I was like, okay, TMI. It's birth vlog, it's my birth story vlog. So I was like, what was that? And so I went to Tyler and I was like, I think my water broke. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I think my water broke. So I showed him and literally it broke. Okay, I'm not gonna go into graphics, but thankfully I had everything already packed, like a hospital bag packed. Everything was already done because I was only 35 weeks when my water broke. So we rushed to the hospital and went to triage, and sure enough, they said, yep, it ruptured. The sac broke prematurely. I don't know how or why. Maybe the baby was pressuring on it. I don't know. There's like a bazillion ways or reasons why it ruptures early. They decided to just let things happen naturally. So first, since the baby was 35 weeks, so he's a premature baby, they gave me a steroid shot for his lungs. And then they wanted me to at least try to get the second steroid shot within the 24 hours. Obviously, they said if I delivered earlier, then that's fine. But they really wanted me to at least get that second shot for his steroids because the steroids was gonna help his lungs. Anyways, I got admitted, and first when I first was admitted, they checked my cervix and it was like 0 and thick. Like there was no movement. 2 hours later, guys, thinking back, I'm like, I can't believe it. Those contractions were out of this world, okay? So I was in labor for 32 hours and I was unmedicated for 10.5 hours of insane contractions. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure people in the parking lot heard me. It was so painful. But I was trying to get to 4 centimeters before I got the epidural, but after 10 hours, they checked and said, oh, you're only 1 centimeter. I said, hold on now. Ooh, I can't. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Damn. This is what happens when I just like pick up the camera impromptu. I don't like really sit down and plan how I want to tell my story. But I just want to let you guys know who was there in the room with me after I got admitted. So pause real quick. I was able to have, obviously my husband was there, my twin sister. As soon as she heard that my water broke, she came right away. My mom came right away. And my older sister, she was there. And so like they were taking rotations on like helping me through this 32 hours of labor, guys. It was insane. So my twin and my husband were like with me for like majority of the 10.5 hours of excruciating pain. And I'm pretty sure I bruised my twin. Like I bit her. I was like, ah, it hurts. bigger arm. And then my older sister, she came like, she was there for like maybe like 5 hours or 6 hours of like the insane pain until I got the epidural. But yeah, so they were able to, after I got the epidural, Rachel and Tyler, they went to sleep because it was like 11 o'clock at night at that point. So let me rewind. 10:30 my water broke. I got admitted. 12 o'clock, that's when the not transactions, I kept calling it transactions. That's when the contraction started. And then about 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, that's when I got the epidural. So Rachel and Tyler went to sleep, and now it was mom's turn for her shift. And that night was rough. I got no sleep because my blood pressure plummeted down to like 90 over 40 something. So they were like pumping me with stuff. I can't remember now because it's all a blur. Trying to get my blood pressure up, and then I spiked a fever. So trying to get my fever down, and then I started throwing up. Like, I mean, hurling, like, wow, it was just terrible. So that was the entire night of them like running to the room, pump, 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 running to the room, pump, pump. It was that entire night. So around 8 o'clock that morning, now this is Sunday, it's 8 o'clock Sunday, they checked my cervix. It was 5 centimeters, and my I think it was like 90% effaced. So I had more to go. So next nurse came, and we warned the next nurse that positioned me down. I had to be in a certain position or else I would be like hurling. But she wanted me to like do all these like different kind of like positions to try to get my cervix to like move faster. So anyway, so I literally had to lay back side, peanut ball. It was just like contortion. And yeah, I was hurling for like the entire time until I gave birth. So that was hours of that. My epidural kind of like was wearing off. So I was still feeling the contractions, but it wasn't as bad. And I didn't want to like keep like on super strong. I didn't want to keep the epidural super strong because I don't think I was taking it well. Like my blood pressure wasn't taking it well, like my body wasn't taking it well. So I was like, okay, if I can feel it, like as long as I'm not like, then it's fine. All right, sorry, I'm talking really fast. I passed my 24-hour mark since my water broke, so they had to give me the antibiotics because I was now at risk for infection. But they did not want to, like, they wanted me to keep going. They didn't want to like intervene with a C-section or anything like that. So they said, it's fine, no big deal. We'll just give you the antibiotics since I was already progressing on my way there. They checked me again and they said, you're a 9.75, you're completely thin, you're ready to push. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Finally. And then the nurse was like, sometimes people take like 2 hours to push. And I was like, this baby gotta get somebody here. I can't do this no more. So 20 minutes of pushing. My husband's on one leg, my mom on the other leg. My sisters are in the background cheering me on. 20 minutes of pushing, and he came bloop, right out at 7:59 p.m. He was born weighing 7 pounds. Since he came early, his lungs weren't completely developed properly, so his left lung was collapsed, and he had a few other health complications. So he was in the NICU for 4 days. That was brutal. Like, I can't even explain like how it felt to have to be in the NICU all day and then at night like to say bye to him and not have him home and not know when he's gonna be home because the doctors couldn't give us a timeline because it was like every day it was something else that popped up. But I'm so grateful for the amazing staff over at that hospital because they did keep me like very like positive and calm and just hopeful. I did cry a lot like on Wednesday because I thought he was coming home, and then the doctor said now he has jaundice and we have to start the phototherapy. And I was like, look, I literally was crying. Like, I thought today was the day. But he did come make it home, and we're so excited. So last night was our second night with baby boy home. And the first part of the night was a little rough because we're trying to figure him out, but we learned him real quick. So last night was a breeze. Me and Tyler are tag teaming, so we have our shifts, so that way we're both able to sleep. And he's happy, he's healthy, and he's so adorable. Anyway, now that I like told you guys the entire story, I know it's like a really quick impromptu video, but I just want to let you guys know like what happened, because I know like I posted on Instagram and some people are like, wait, what? I thought you were induced. I was. And then he was like, no. I'm coming my way. But I am very, very grateful to God that I was able to have a very safe delivery, because things could have went left real quick, and I'm just grateful. I'm just really grateful. Anyway, so let me get baby boy. He's sleeping. He is drunk off of that mommy milk. Oh, you're a good boy. So this is baby boy. Oh my god, you smell so good. Alright. Big yawn. Big yawn. Okay, so Dada went and got him, but anyways guys, so we're so excited to welcome our baby boy. His name is Jaden. I'm going to take a couple weeks off of filming just because the transition's a lot, and I don't want to add on more to my plate. So once I get like a better bearing of things in my transition, I'll be back. Just give me a couple weeks. If you want more of like up-to-date real-time updates, I'm gonna be posting on like Instagram stories, because filming for YouTube is like a lot. But if you want to see like snippets here and there of the baby and see like more pictures and videos of the baby, because I did make a post on my Instagram, make sure you guys go find my Instagram, CS La Becca. I'll put the handle here, and I'll put the link to my Instagram in the comments down below. It's gonna be easier for me to update you guys on Instagram just for a little bit. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the well wishes for our baby boy Jaden, and I'll be back. We will see you guys soon. Bye.